Something that I learned that night is that when you're the only person at a party not drinking, you see some interesting things. The other thing that I learned that night is that if you're the only sober person at a party, all the people who aren't sober might just pick you up and throw you into their swimming pool. Now, I didn't ever actually want to drink. That was something that, again, I just lived in constant fear of my dad. So I never really had the desire to, do these things. But what I had a desire for was to be a part of their stories. 1 Peter 3:8 says this: "Finally, all of you, live in harmony with one another. Be sympathetic, love as brothers, be compassionate and humble." And in Romans 14, we find these words: "So then, let us pursue what makes for peace and for mutual upbuilding." Both of these passages talk about the idea of unity. Both of these passages talk about the idea of community. We all want to live in harmony alongside the people that surround us. We want to surround ourselves with people who will understand us and be linked with common experiences. We want people who will love us like brothers or sisters, because this kind of understanding and this kind of love means that it's okay to be who we really are. This type of community provides to us a place where we can know who we are and where we can belong. What if our desire to go to parties and drink really isn't about going to parties or drinking? What if it's all about our desire to be a part of a larger group of people? What if it's all a part of our fundamental desire to belong to something, to belong to a group of people? I think we really do want to be a part of something that's bigger than ourselves. I do think that we all really want to have a place to go where we're a part of the group, and maybe even a needed part of the group. I really do think that we all have a fundamental need to belong, to know that we belong. Jesus invited me to follow him. He invited me into his group and to be a part of what he is doing. Through my relationship with Jesus, I know that I am not invisible. I know that I get to partner with God in advancing his story, and I know that I matter to him and that I have something deeply meaningful to do with my life. In high school and in college, I really believe the partying and the drinking is about the community, and it's about being part of something bigger. And Jesus himself, just like in this story, is inviting each and every one of us, every one of you, to come and follow him and be a part of his story, and to know who you are inside of his story, and to define yourself inside of his story rather than someone else's.